This is the Keep Scrolling podcast, and this show is for people who get wet when they're washing dishes. What's up? What's up? This is the Keep Scrolling podcast, and I am TJ, the producer. And welcome. It's good to see y'all. This is the first official episode of the show, and I think it's gonna be a good one today. I just saw Avengers Endgame in theaters. Oh my god, that shit was so epic. I was happy. My baby didn't do bad. He sat there for the whole 3 hours. I bought him a bottle so he didn't have to be hungry at all. So fed him in the middle of it. He was good through the whole thing. Beautiful. Yeah, man, that was an incredible movie. They did a really good job buttoning up the whole Avengers arc. Like, I'm not gonna spoil anything because I would hate it if somebody spoiled it for me. So I'm not gonna spoil it, especially not right in the front of the episode. Yeah. Anyway, to those of you who don't know, this podcast is a place where you can come when you are at work or driving, or you don't necessarily want to be on your phone because you're doing something important. Okay? You don't have time. You don't have time to be sitting there scrolling Facebook. Oh, how can you just sit there and scroll Facebook? You got to do this thing. So I'm going to set aside this, an hour or so out of my day, to scroll for you. I'm gonna get my phone out and scroll my Facebook feed, but you see the same thing on your feed all the time. So why don't you get a glimpse of my feed so you'll know what's going on there. So let's get started. All right. Let me see. So it's early in the morning right now. It's 8:00 in the morning. So I'm trying to see what it's going to be like today. This morning. Monday morning. Where everybody has to get up and go to work. I work in the afternoons. Yep. I am a machinist. I do CNC machine work. And I make a few beats here and there. Like that beat y'all heard up top, that's me. You know what I'm saying? Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about that, And yeah, I make it happen. I just provide for my family and record a podcast, and that's me. So I'm it's weird, when you scroll Facebook. There's a lot of different stuff going on, It's people cooking, it's people typing stuff about their day, it's videos about a Hell's Kitchen contestant squaring up to Gordon Ramsay. And I'm kind of interested to see what this is. So TJ is going to click on this. Let's see. This is a 3-minute long video. I'm not going to watch this. Wow. Uh-oh. Oh, they get me with the ad. I don't want to watch the ad. I'm scrolling on because I don't care about that enough because there's an ad. See, that's how you fuck up. It's a post that says when your baby daddy's on the prison drill team, and there are literally 6 men standing in uh, a formation to where they can fan their arms out in sequence together to create the Gangster Disciple 6 point star. And it's actually very overworked, and I feel like I feel like I would like to hear the conversation that got this particular squad together to take this picture. First of all, secondly, you guys are in jail. Who is taking this picture, and why does it look like a picture from 1979? Because are people sneaking in Polaroid cameras? What's happening? How do you get the Polaroid camera in? This guy's making a drink. I don't know what he's calling it, but it looks good. It's different colors going on. I don't drink like that. A lot of people be drinking. Like every TV show you watch, there's fucking scenes where they go to the bar or they pull that drink out the cabinet, pop that bitch open, and turn around and the bad guy right there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's always fucking drinking. I can understand why most of America are alcoholics. The entirety. They be mad when you call them alcoholics. Sometimes they don't though. They'll be like, hell yeah, I am. I drinks. Oh, that's fucked up. This boy has been staying with his dad because his mom has been incarcerated since 2010 on and off. She gets out of jail and the court takes child from father and gives primary custody to mom. Ugh. The courts are too geared towards women. That's female privilege right there. You women, you stop taking these kids away from their fathers. This black father is in his kid's life finally, and you just snatch them out. The good dads get treated like shit, and the bad dads, it's typical to be a bad dad, and the good dads get treated like shit. That's some bullshit. Okay, we gotta be better with our kids, dads. We gotta stop just fucking random women and hoping that it's not gonna get pregnant. You can't do that, man. Just fucking random women and you hoping that she ain't gonna get pregnant. That's not how you do it. Find that one. You find the one. Damn. Let us see what is next on our list. We can play a new game that I'm starting right now called What Isn't on Facebook Market. Hi, welcome to What Isn't on Facebook Market, a podcast within this podcast called Keep Scrolling. Now, the way this game is played is I search stuff and see if they got it. See if they got it on the market. If they do have it, I lose. Well, I not lose, but I don't get it. I don't get a point that time. Now, do they sell food on the Facebook market? Let's see. Oh wow. Oh yes, they definitely sell food. It's like the you know how when you go outside and there's people in the Walmart parking lot offering you tamales from the trunk of their car. It's like that, but on Facebook. Pupusas salvadoreñas. It looks like some sort of pancake, uh thingy. There's a lot of food on here. So they beat me on that one. Dang it. How about, is there, we gotta have something. It's gotta be something. Dildos. Let's see. Do they have dildos? Dildos on there? No dildo. No. Ain't got dildo. Is it dildo on there or something? One or two? Nope. See, that's a point for me. I knew that probably wasn't. That probably wasn't going. I wasn't gonna do it. Let's see. Car windows. What if I wanted to buy a single car window for my left pass? No car window. See, that's two. Two for me. Ha ha. I'm winning at this point, so it's 2 out of 3 so far. Let's see, what else they got? Guns. Let's look up guns. Nope, just toy guns and like nail guns. And a cabinet for some reason. That's not at all what I looked up at all. Maybe it's a gun cabinet. I don't know. All right, one more thing. Let me look up one more thing. Gum. Let's look up gum. Gum. They have a gumball machine. What is that, like it's a gumball. You squeeze it. Is it like a squeezy stress ball or something? Epic Dental Spearmint. Better than a toothbrush. The gum. That's nasty. You can't. Why is it? It's $26. It looks like the extra. The extra gum. You gotta punch out of the aluminum foil like a fucking Benadryl. Those. It looks like that, and it's $26. Anywho, it's on Facebook, so you can get that. All right, let's go back to the feed. Anyone want to trade baby daddies? I don't think it works like that, young lady. I got the job. I started robbing niggas Friday. That's not, you don't do it. God, I see you working. I see you. My boyfriend got a raise last week at work. I have a big bonus coming this pay period and next. We stayed down and stayed consistent. It's all paying off. We've been up. We just going all the way up now. Humble, blessed, all praises to him. That's good. That is good. That's how I feel too, man. Like shit just goes right sometimes. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily, I believe in God and all that, but I do believe that sometimes shit goes your way, man. Sometimes it just goes your way. And I think it's important to have those moments sometimes. That's great. That is great. There's a man building an underground swimming pool and house. And it looks cool. He burrowed a little hole. Man, people are amazing. Like, I would love to be able to just build some shit from scratch. Oh, that would be so dope, man. You just build some shit. Y'all, I know y'all saw the video of the guy who built a little house and chimney with the chimney in it out of he built it out of mud and clay, and he just sculpted it. He just hand sculpted everything he needed to do. People are just amazing. Like, living like the people did back in the day. I'm taking applications for a husband. We just gonna skip over boyfriend and girlfriend stage. That's the problem. This is why people. So, if you don't know this, I have a fiance, beautiful woman, Ebony Hedgington. I love you, baby. But me and her, this is how we get along. Okay, you have to be able to communicate. So whenever you guys go on that first date, or whatever, you gotta establish whatever boundaries there are, and from there you'll know what you know, if that person is who you want to even consider going on a second date with. And when I say that, I don't mean like, all right, now look, since we're here, let me go ahead and tell you exactly what it is that I don't like. All right, I don't like stinky breath in the morning. Can't handle it. Okay, that's gonna be the first thing. Secondly, you better not have ugly toenails, because if that's the case, we can't do anything tonight. You know, you don't want to be that guy. But what you do want is to really talk and listen to the person. Don't just be looking at her titties, thinking about what they look like without the clothes on them. You got to really listen to her and really talk to her. And women, you got to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be ready to say what you want to say. You got to really listen to him. And if he says some dumb shit, listen to that, because that's going to come into play later. Her too, fellas. Her too. If she say some shit like, men ain't shit. If you hear that, then be ready for her to expect you not to be shit. So that's all it is. And me and my woman, you know what I'm saying, we've been together. It's been 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday, that was my anniversary, Sunday. And we've been good, man. We have our ups and downs like everybody else, but I know I'm not going nowhere. She knows she's not going nowhere, so it's not like it ever gets to the point to where we would act like we going somewhere. So all you gotta do is, once you meet that person, you have to decide that, okay, this is who I'm gonna be with for sure. Love is a decision, okay? It's not a thing that happens to you. It's a decision you make. All right? You say, all right, this is my person. This is who I'm going to be with. And that's what I've done. That's what everybody else needs to do. Like, you decide, and whatever it is that happens, you go through it, and you fight to keep the relationship going. If you give up, that means that you really didn't want to be in a relationship anyway. And if that's the case, just get out. If you don't like the person you with, leave. Try again. Try again. It's okay. Anyway, man, I was watching this video of this little baby rolling over. My baby is starting to cry a lot more. The boy cries about everything, especially when he's sleepy. And it's like he'll sleep for 30 minutes and he'll wake up and he'll still be sleepy, but he doesn't want to go to sleep. So he'll get up and he'll play a little bit, but if he grabs something that he's not supposed to have from him, he cries, which is understandable, you know. He doesn't know that he isn't supposed to have it, and he's not going to feel comfortable with me taking it. And I do say, hey, come on, baby. Hey, you can't have that. Don't do it. I do say that while I'm taking it. But he still cries about it. Then he cries if he's tired and you pick him up. Sometimes I'll pick him up and take him out of his room while I'm making him a bottle. And then I put him down on the floor because I need my other hand. And he can stand and walk around now, but he really didn't want to be put down at all. You can't sit him down. He starts crying. But I've grown numb to the sound of him crying. But the problem is the reason he's crying. All right. If anybody out there wants to message me about tips and tricks that I can use to help keep my baby from crying so much, or just, some advice to let me know that, nigga, you gotta deal with this. This is what it is. This is parents right now. You're a parent. Your baby's gonna fucking cry and he's gonna get on your nerves. Which is what I think pretty much the answer is to that. How is weed only legal in certain states? I thought we was united. That is true. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Dang. The dopest teacher. It's a teacher who can dunk. And it's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're a third grade teacher and you can fucking through the legs Kobe Bryant dunk. I said Kobe Bryant. I don't know who invented it, but I did it with Kobe Bryant on 2K back in the day once on the Darn It Dunk contest. But yeah, man, he can really get up there in his teaching outfit with the little, the tie with the shirt. He got on some cool shoes that he could probably jump in, but I don't see how you get that leg movement with the slacks on. But yeah, man, I mean, it doesn't really take much to be cool if that's the case. But what if he's an asshole in class, though? He can dunk, but what if he still makes you do too much homework, Hey, let me dunk on you, Frederick. Bam. Oh, you got dunked on. That's 3 more hours of math. I don't know how homework is divvied out. Is it hours? I haven't been in school in a long time. When you fuck up, and she say, it's cool though. What that mean? It's cool though. Well, in my case, it really don't mean nothing. She just gonna be mad. I don't like when my girlfriend is mad. Like, I don't know if every guy feels the same way, but when my girlfriend is mad, some guys probably be like, man, fuck it, she mad, she'll be alright. She'll be alright. And I want to say that, but nigga, I can't handle it. It's just like, oh man, babe, what did I do? I really don't want you to be mad at me. Don't be mad. All right. Well, at this time, we're going to go to our first official commercial break. It's official here, but it's not official anywhere else because these aren't real products. Commercials. Tired of mayo being just for lunch? Looking for a way to spice up your breakfast menu? Well, try Mayos. Mayos is a new cereal from the Sugarette Company where they make cereal for people. And you can have Mayos. Get it? Eat your lunch for breakfast. I really want to hear some feedback about Game of Thrones. Is it worth me really sitting down and getting into it? If I do get into it, I want to start from the beginning because there is a lot of thrones to game, if you know what I mean. It's a lot. So I want somebody to message me and let me know if it's worth it. Is it worth it? Game of Thrones. It just seems so boring. When you want to play the game, but she want you to come and lie down. Oh my God. Bro, it is so real. Did she hear me? That is so real. I'd be like, man, damn, it ain't about you, babe. I just want to sit up and be stupid for a little bit. Chick-fil-A does it again. A customer in Rocky Mountain, North Carolina drove off without taking all their items ordered. But Chick-fil-A did the unthinkable. One of the associates jogged during a thunderstorm without an umbrella to deliver a sauce packet and straw. When the local Telegram asked the worker what it was like when he arrived at the house, he said it sounded like they were arguing about not checking the bag. I was only doing my job, and we train for times like this. That is hilarious. That is a great video. 15 miles in the storm, no umbrella to give a sauce packet. That's funny. Listen, Chick-fil-A is probably really good. I've had it before, but I don't know. It was like a chicken sandwich. It was regular. I don't know. I don't really eat chicken sandwiches like that. I guess, aren't they coming out with a bucket of bone-in chicken wings? Aren't they coming out with bone-ins now? Do y'all notice how we hate lame niggas who send us thoughtful texts, who call us all the time, who want to take us to dinner all the time, who buy us flowers, but we go for assholes who do none of that, just to get with them and try to force them to be the lame niggas we hate? Okay. I don't know. This is going on in a certain place, and not really everywhere, but generalizations is a part of life. I hate small talk. Just get to the point and tell me what's up when you call or text me. I am really bad at conversation, personally. I'm good at it, but that's because I pretend to be. Like, I'm good at pretending to be good at having a conversation. Most of the time, I just say, oh, okay, yeah. And I really didn't catch it. I really don't want to ask you to repeat yourself. I feel uncomfortable doing that. I don't want to do that several times. Hey, what you, huh? 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 No, can you say that again? All right. There's an old man here. Old white man. Who sees a booty on the way by.
Ooh-wee. What? See that booty? I did not. Oh, man. My eyes are on the road. Okay, mine was on that booty.
Well, his eyes was on that booty. Everybody like the same thing, really. You know what I'm saying? You know, old people like booty too. See a little booty do. It's, you know, you wanted to show you what the booty do, you know. Judge sentenced to 28 years. The PA judge sentenced to 28 years in massive juvenile justice bribery scandal. Apparently, this guy was selling teens to prisons. Selling black teens to prisons, to be precise. That's crazy. That is nutso. But so. Nutso, but so. Man allegedly attacked for spoiling Avengers Endgame outside of movie. God, it ain't that serious. In Hong Kong, the movie theater for loudly. A man was reported assaulted outside of a Hong Kong movie theater for loudly exposing major Avengers Endgame spoilers. That's hilarious. People take shit too seriously. God damn. Just go watch it and see if it happens the way you imagine it when he says it. That's how I deal with spoilers. I'm not gonna fight the guy or stab him or whatever you crazy fucks would do. You cannot take the African. You can't take the Africa out of the African. I guess that's true. When you have a real man, it's a comic, kind of a comic strip type of format, animated picture of a woman standing in a bathroom with her pants around her ass, and there's a little stain at the back, and her little conversation bubble says, "Babe, I feel so messed up right now. My missus came earlier than expected. I'm badly stained. I don't..." And then the guy interrupts, and he's like wearing a tank top, and there's nature behind him, a tree and some grass. I assume he's jogging in a park. I guess that's what that means. And he says, relax. Text me your location. I'm coming over with some new clothes, pads, and a cup of coffee. Is the coffee gonna, what is it, the heat from the coffee relaxes the uterus, nigga? I don't understand. Maybe the cup of coffee is just soothing. Maybe it's for her mental health. A mental health cup. Crayola is planning to rename its blue crayon in Nipsey Hussle's honor. Now, you reached a lot of people. You reach a lot of people once you get the crayon company to give you a color. That's crazy. I wonder how he would feel if they would have did that while he was alive. And what is Crayola's investment in Nipsey Hussle? Maybe the guy who owns the company just was a huge fan. I don't get it. Maybe the crayon is trying to have a marketing play here. Maybe it's something they can do to I don't know, get crayon sales up. I don't know, that's weird. That's a weird. And then Nipsey Hussle, like, your child's gonna be in school saying, hand me the Nipsey Blue, and he don't know nothing about Nipsey Hussle. Just how it's gonna go. Alright. Here's a post that somebody posted about Donald Trump. They were very upset. I'm just gonna read it how it is. Here goes. It's a bit. Bear with me. Donald Trump bitches going from taxes to disabled checks. He talking about now what no disabled check will be coming out either. Until he gets his wall fixed. Bitch, mad ass nigga, let me don't get my money next month on February 1st of 2019. And that free money to that I get every first of the month. And then the check go up every year till, bitch, the check just went up until 771. Bitch, don't play with me about my money next month. On the first, bitch, is going to take the whole police force and state trooper and sheriff department to get me off your white ass come next month on February 1st of 2019. Let me don't get my money, bitch. Let me call my card come next month on February 1st of 2019. And it say, you don't have your refund yet, or it have not posted on my card yet. And see what the fuck gonna happen. Bitch, I need my money, bitch. I got scoliosis. And bitch, I'm not allowed to work either, bitch. And then they put their phone number there. Then they put their phone number there. I'm assuming that's a phone number. A lot of that was incohesive, and I'm sorry about that. But I don't know. I was entertained. All 19 black women running for judge in Texas race won Tuesday night. That's good. 19 black women judges. That's what we need out here. We need black women to judge. Here's another post. I don't know what it says yet. I haven't read it. I'm just going to read it blind. Here we go. I guess I'll be the first guy to say it. If your dude ain't posting pics of you acknowledging that y'all are together on social media, he either already cheating on you or at least talking to other females. Don't fall for that don't want no drama or don't like people in my business bullshit. Us men love to show off our trophies. It's a pride thing. Either he ain't proud of you or he still got a few straight hoes who would stop fucking with him if he didn't post. If he did post you on his that's SM social media. I just sounded it out. My grandmama need to make some chicken spaghetti. And listen, chicken spaghetti is incredible. It is really good. If you had to bring me 3 things to cheer me up, what would they be? What 3 things would cheer me up if you had to bring them to me? I'm just going to say it like that. I don't know, kind of the same shit I would like as a kid. You know, when you a kid and you get some chips and some juice. Bro, if somebody brought me some chips and some juice, that's the two. That's the first two. Some headphones. Any kind of headphone. I don't care. I want to collect them. I want to collect headphones. You got to have a collection of something. I think everybody should have a collection. You know, I want to collect headphones because it just gives you that feeling of, okay, I gotta find all the best ones. I gotta save up for this thing. At the moment, I only have 2 pair of headphones. Only one of which I bought. I just saw a post of The Roots. The Roots, I follow them, their page, because I like The Roots. The Roots go hard to me. Mr. Black Thought is one of the most underrated rappers of all time. Underrated. I think so, just because it's so natural to him. Like, if you ever heard him freestyling, it's just so natural. I feel like he has a file cabinet in his mind full of all the rhymes he's ever written, and he can just pull any of the words from any of those rhymes up at any time he needs them. Y'all go listen to Black Thought freestyle. You'll be flabbergasted. Flabbergasted. I see a post of people double dutching. Man, double dutching is probably one of the lost arts of our country. It's one of the black lost arts. Man, my mom tried to teach us how to double dutch once and failed miserably. I think I got two jumps once, and that was like great for me. I got 2 jump overs. Shout out to everybody on my Facebook feed who owned some sort of business. Even if you just started, even if you did $2 in sales so far, move it, push it, touch it, bring it, bay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, top-o-matic, touch it, bring it, bay it. What? When you do your business, you gotta make sure that you stay on your grind and you're putting in the time. Good job, y'all. You know, I've never been to any concerts at all. And it's not because I couldn't. It's because if I go to a concert, I really gotta fuck with who is there. Now, I went to a food truck festival and the Roots were playing there. And we did get to see a Roots concert, so maybe I did just lie about the concert thing, but that's it. And it was cool, but my friend almost got into it with some guy there. My girlfriend was pregnant at the time. We shouldn't have went. We stood there for hours. The Roots have so many songs. They have years of portfolio music, and they pulled out all the stops. I had to find a place for my girlfriend to sit down. She had to use the porta potty, and she's bougie. She don't want to use the porta potty, but she had to. But it's all good. I love her to death anyway. Here's a post. After 2 missed calls, white women. Hey babe, please call me back when you get this. Love you. Black women. I hope you and that bitch you with have a nice life. They be mad. Why you so mad all the time? Damn, I was asleep, bitch. You can't wait. Bitch, I was asleep. Man, that scene in Rush Hour 2 when Chris Tucker got on stage and was singing the Michael Jackson song. It's fucking hilarity. Come on, come on, come on, Jimmy Boy, just stop that. Oh shit. Alright, so there's this post that says, okay, white people, ask black people one question that you always wanted to know. Why don't y'all do meth? Says one question asker. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because that's white people shit. Literally, that's really what any nigga would answer that with. That's white people shit. Not doing that shit. We do weed and crack, nigga. That's it. I love y'all, but why do you make fun of my name? Asked by Becky. Well, your name is the most typicalist white girl name, Becky. I mean, why wouldn't we make fun of you? I don't think that you should be mad. Like, your name is on the map now, you know? It's on the black map. You're Becky with the good hair. Why is speakerphone the best option for talking on the phone in public? And you know what? We do this. We do this. Listen, I don't do this because I don't want anybody hearing anything that I say that's not directed at them. But niggas do that. I don't know why. Is somebody answer it? But I don't like when people do that. But let's see. How come your church services last so long? And I'll tell you why. Because there's so many acts. Imagine it as a show. There's a lot of acts. You know? There's like a master of ceremonies. Deacon Johnson. He gets up and he introduces everybody. Amen, amen, amen. Welcome everybody. Come in, have a seat. Welcome. Yes. All right, praise the Lord. Yes. Thank you. Any more room? There's room down here right at the front, right here. There's room right here in the front, right here. Yes, Lord. Thank you. They try to get you to sit in the front. Then they introduced the goddamn announcements lady. The announcements lady does her thing for about 10 minutes. She got all the shit she got to announce. The church will be having our annual barbecue in the park this weekend. Make sure everybody brings something, a plate, a knife, a box of drinks or something. We're going to have barbecue there, and the church and Deacon Johnson is gladly accepted the responsibility of buying the turkey legs. Thank you, Deacon Johnson. Everybody get Deacon Johnson a round of applause, please. Yeah, so shit just takes long. It's a lot of shit going on. This guy, your dad's still at the store? Yeah. Yes, he is. Why do y'all run from Chihuahuas and other small dogs, but own pit bulls and Rottweilers? This is one that I can't answer. It's not just Chihuahuas and other small dogs. It's your dog. I don't know what your dog is liable to do to me. I gotta get out of there. I don't care, what's going on. If your dog is out, I'm really not sure if he gonna try to nip at my ankles. Why do y'all look 20 at the age of 60? Shea butter. Why do y'all cook combs on the stove? Ugh. We don't cook combs on the stove. There's a hot comb that you heat up on the stove. I understand you not knowing about this because a black woman did invent this. Why are questions asked instead of asked? Because we talk fast. And if we don't talk fast, we think fast. Why y'all so loud in movie theaters? I really can't hold back the urge to say something. And me it's weird with me because it's more so with movies that are bad. Like when I see bad movie making, I gotta say something about that. I just watched this movie called Thriller. Now, this is a very black movie. Every character in it is black or Mexican, Hispanic in some way. Every character. And it is good to see that kind of representation. But these people tried to make a scary movie. And the plot of it is a man, I forgot what his name was. Chauncey, there it is. He's let out of jail after he murdered a little girl when he was young. So he went to juvenile. This group of kids bullied him. They invited him over, and said they were gonna, hang out or whatever. And then when he got there, they bullied him, and they were bullying him. They were wearing masks, taunting him, or whatever. And he ended up pushing one of the people over the rail of the stairs, and they die. And he goes to juvie. And years pass, and these kids go to high school, and the guy gets out of juvie, and they're all concerned about being murdered by him. All of a sudden, no one wants to go talk to him and see if he's reconciled himself in jail. Sometimes that happens. You know what, man? I had a lot of time to sit and think about it. And I'll tell you what, it wasn't even that bad. I ate every day. I had friends. Everything was cool. But, I know you guys hurt me back then, but it's okay. We friends now. But they ain't even asking that. But yeah, there end up being murders happening, and shit goes on, and little dumb shit happens. You can see the little microphone in the camera screen. You can tell that these women have a hard time acting. One girl gets pushed off a roof, but she catches onto an electrical panel on her way down, and she pulls herself back up off the roof. Back onto the roof, because she's strong like that, I guess. Yep. It was an awful movie. I hated every second of it. But I like this. I'm gonna call it right there. That's gonna be where I stop. I enjoyed this. First official episode. You guys know what's up. Go ahead and follow me at TJ the Producer on Instagram, Tyjor Taylor on Facebook, and you can find this podcast on Spotify now. We're on Spotify. We're not on iTunes just yet, but I'm about to put us on YouTube so you can get to us quicker. Of course, SoundCloud, you can go on there, find us. Click the link in my bio on Instagram at TJ the Producer. No underscores, no spaces, no dots, no nothing. Go to that. Follow that. Listen to this. This podcast is for you. Just scrolling. I'm gonna keep scrolling. I'm gonna keep on scrolling. You know what? That's it. Love y'all.